My name's Schafer, and I live in Markham, Ontario, and I've just had this book published recently, The Great Cultural Awakening, which is available on all Amazon sites throughout the world and Roxmills Press in Oakville, Canada. The Great Cultural Awakening really is what's going on throughout the world in terms of the need for systemic cultural change. There are many organizations throughout the world, for example, that are re-examining their policies and activities and production capabilities. At the same time that there are many peoples in the world that are now reconnecting with their cultures, such as indigenous people, black people, people from colonized countries and marginalized groups that haven't been able to practice their cultures and are now looking into their traditional cultures, their cultural roots, wanting to learn their cultural languages because they never had a chance to do this, engaging in cultural festivals and festivities, and celebrating their cultures and making them more known to other people in the world. While this is not without its difficulties, there are many positive features of this. For example, we're learning from our indigenous peoples that they had very different worldviews, customs, and habits, and lifestyles that had a much more intimate understanding of the crucial relationship between people and the natural environment and how to treat natural environments in the future. A lot of people are talking about the need for systemic cultural change. I've noticed that, for example, with a lot of organizations throughout the world, such as hospitals and police forces and government agencies and so on, that are really looking at themselves as organizations in the much larger sense and how they're treating their employees and their customers, and feeling that they have to make an assessment of their organizations as cultural organizations in the holistic sense. I've come to the conclusion in this book that the Great Cultural Awakening has opened the doors to the creation of a cultural age in the future and hopefully enabling it to flourish. There are three main reasons for this. The first is difficulties that we're all encountering as a result of climate change, global warming, the environmental crisis, huge disparities in income and wealth, and more tensions and wars in the world that have a certain connection to culture and cultures. The second reason is that we need new world values, ways of life and living lifestyles that are different than the ones we have at present or have had in the past. And I think a cultural age could provide those new worldviews and lifestyles and values that are required for the future. The third reason is that we need to make sure that in the future all people and countries in the world can enjoy reasonable standards and a decent quality of life, as well as a great deal more well-being, healthy lives, opportunities to enjoy life, and so on. And it's incumbent on us, I think, now as we go into the future and the possibility of cultural age to make sure that that's possible for everyone going forward. I have a tip for people who are interested in acquiring a copy of this book and reading it, and it's this. I think you should read the last chapter first. And I say this because in the last chapter I've dealt with what I believe, and many of my friends and colleagues believe as well. There's a great paradise on the earth that remains to be fully discovered and experienced. And that is all the diverse cultures and civilizations that exist in the world. And this is the subject that's discussed in the last chapter of the book, and it shines the light on what we can all learn from these cultures and civilizations, how much we can enjoy from these cultural civilizations, and so on, from their music, their dances, their stories, paintings, plays, and indeed the ways they live their lives, and the lifestyles that they pursue. I'm very hopeful that the great cultural awakening will be a positive development in the future. This will not be without difficulties, but I believe that it has the potential to open up a cultural age in the world and make a cultural age flourish. I hope you purchase a copy of this book and really enjoy it.